Wow, that's rude.
Yeah, so welcome back for this week's multiplayer game. Gilad was proclaiming his knowledge about what happened last week, since he is an expert at knowing what did happen. So you can start ranting off just now.
Okay, well, I'm very bad at paying attention. So, anyways, what I was saying here was that the Lubeck player dropped out last week. That's why his nation was up for grabs. We got a sub for him. We were also short a play. We also had the Georgia player drop out, and the Clemson player ended up being dead. Someone just crashed, it seems. So the Clemson player moved over to Tunis. The Georgia player sub is now over in Bohemia, and the Lubeck player sub, I believe, or not sub, the replacement for Georgia and Lubeck are Bohemia and Ethiopia, I believe, respectively.
Yeah, George crashed last week, and yeah, he did crash, right?
I don't. Yes, he did crash and he got killed by AI. So the Lorraine sub just died.
The connection.
Yeah, he got his game crashed. That was okay. So that was like 5 minutes worth of nothing.
That was that was a very good sub.
Question is, who else just crashed?
It seems like the list is getting shorter by the minute.
Let's see here. We had
Second
the Bosnia
sub died.
are two subs. Yes, both our subs are dead.
Well, that means I will have to ride at least. I'll have to ride Emerging Jedi.
Oh, both just crashed, it seems. So, okay, so we've got right now, we have Tyrone, who is currently at war with Sligo, getting one of his cores back. Okay,
Lorraine?
Scotland is winning Tyrone. Right, he's getting cores back. We have the Ethiopia player. I have no idea if this is a war that was started beforehand. Whoa.
Well, I think we started at January, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Okay, yeah. So this is a war I believe he started. I can't remember if Ethiopia's in any wars. So Ethiopia right now is going to war with two of the miners that are near him. I think they may have been former vassals. Not entirely sure.
They have been a former vassal, yeah. They start as a vassal at least.
Okay, so Saxony and the Palatinate are at war against Pomerania and Saxon-Lubert. I'm not even going to try that. German.
Saxony and Lübeck.
No. Wait, is that what it's called? The OPM by Lubeck.
Saxe-Lauenburg.
Yes. Okay. So that war's finished. Pomerania. Did they lose anything? Better yet, what did Spam take? Yeah, Spam just took Saxe, Luberg, or whatever. I am American. I'm not going to pretend to be proficient in this.
Well, I live in Denmark, so I should just have enough knowledge about the. I'll just close down Switch. I'll have enough knowledge about the German language to at least pronounce them. Crimea, you said.
Crimea is going back to war against Kazan. There is a Persia that is also. That looks like Crimea took Persia as a vassal from the Timurid, and Crimea made a line straight to India.
Holy shit!
Crimea has a. He's also allied with Delhi. Royal marriage. Kazan is taking over Chagatai right now.
Kazan is taking over Chagatai, and
yes, and no CB war he declared before the end of last game. So it looks like Tyrone is also at war again. With I'm assuming, I came over here and he had a king die instantly. It's great for
Tyrone was at war with Sligo before. Now he's attacking
got his core back in Sligo. He's getting his core back in Leinster. However you say it,
And he's
Alright, anyway. Hold on one quick second. I've got a phone call. It's from my mother. I'm not answering that.
Good boy.
I am mean.
Really a good boy. There was an exploration mission going on there. It sounded by it.
By Tyrone? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So, Crimea. So it looks like Crimea is just really wrecking Kazan's day here.
Well, it seems like we will have to...
Yeah, Kazan has Chagatai occupied. He can't take any course. He can't take any land from Chagatai at this point. And Crimea, we'll see how big of a bite he takes from Kazan.
Can't he vassalize them though?
He can, but well, at least probably. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Bohemia. Whoa! Bohemia is at war with Hungary, Austria, and Byzantium.
That's a player war, isn't it?
Byzantium's a player, yes. The rest, let's see here. So you got Bohemia, Bosnia, and the Ottomans against Hungary, Austria, and Byzantium.
Who is the aggressor?
Bohemian conquest of Hungarian province.
Poshinu. We need geisha for this.
Yes, we do. We need the poll. Alright, so, okay, and Samurai, Lord of Florence player, is at war with Parma. Home of Parmesan cheese.
You said Florence? Yeah.
Is that war with OPM Italian, and that's all. So, no, okay, so Byzantium has pieced out with in this horrible war against Austria-Hungary and the Ottomans with Bohemia. Looks like no one else is currently in this war. Wallachia, brave AI Wallachia has hired out their troops to Hungary. And Hungary is destroying Bohemia. Austria and Hungary both are. The Ottomans, in the meanwhile, are sieging up all of Hungary. So I'm interested more, and as much as I'm enjoying watching Bohemia die, I'm curious on what's going to happen to Kazan here.
I know which player we are missing.
What do you mean?
We decided to have a Bohemian player.
What do you mean? I already said the Bohemian player.
Oh yeah, I just couldn't find it in the list.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I can see it now. So whoever said that Bohemia was OP to start with, I'm not entirely sure about that.
They have the Ottomans in alliance, and the Ottomans are doing the heavy lifting. Just Bohemia, in the meanwhile, is being occupied horribly. But they only have -5 war score, so... Okay, so Kazan just got partitioned a bit more between Crimea. You have a Perm, you have Nogai, and 2 Kazans, as well as it looks like the Chagatai War was forced out.
Well, I think
so,
this does it.
Kazan is probably going to be dead at this point.
Yeah, he's as good as dead.
So Kazan will likely be replaced at the rehost. Haha, speaking of India, it looks like there are angry separatists going about for Sindh and Baluchistan.
Well, it's fair to say that we don't... There's no coming back from this for Kazan, right?
Yeah, more or less. So Crimea is at very high overextension. He is going to war with Nogai, which I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a truce between them if he forced Nogai out. But I don't know if he forced him out or what exactly happened.
It could be that Kazan had rebels and got bankrupt. That could be.
Let's check Kazan's country modifiers. Are you No, he is not bankrupt. So, yeah. No, I'm a little bit confused. I am a bit confused here just based off of Crimea. Why does Spam want speed 3? Interesting.
So you said that...
He's also at war with Perm now, Gasor is.
He is really going at it right now.
Okay, the Ottomans are getting beaten back by the Austrians and Hungarians at this point. Bohemia seems to be... I don't know, he did something recently, it looks like.
Well, it makes sense because Ottoman is not doing as well as people would have them in this patch. I've seen them getting beaten back by Albania and Hungary, and in this game alone they got beaten back by Albania and Hungary. We still mourn the losses of Albanian braves.
It's a shame the sub has gone away at this point. Oh, hello, Bosnia is in a war as well, but I think he's part of this war.
Yeah, I think he got called in.
Yes, he has. Okay, that's okay. Well, hopefully the AI does not wreck Bosnia's country.
I think Bohemian...
This would be, this definitely would be an excellent time for the Balkan coalition here to wage war on the Turks. We'll see if that happens, because well, there's not going to be a much better opportunity for them than the Turks already being distracted by Austria-Hungary, and it will screw over Bohemia player as well.
Yeah, I think all of Ottoman troops are currently deep in Hungary. So
yeah, that's not going to be too much. That won't be too much issue for them to come out of. But the same token,
the thing is, they have to wait 4 years for Byzantium's truce to go away. I think that's the main issue.
They could have made deals with Bohemia as well, just join into this war. But yeah.
Bosnia is getting wrecked, which is kind of sad for...
Yep, it's sad for the Bosnian.
Yeah, for Petrus. Hopefully they will release Albania.
And Crimea is dealing with Kievan separatists.
Crimea?
Yes. Yep, he has... Khiva was then released by Uzbek. Crimea declared war on them at the end of last session and took it out. Timurid pretender rebels are going crazy throughout Timurid's lands. So Crimea took a single Persian core though, so that Persian separatists can liberate.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there are Persians currently rising up, which is probably a good thing.
Well, the LD from the Persia vassal due to liberate provinces would be quite extreme.
Yeah, especially when they get that many provinces at once.
Good news, by the way, for the Ethiopia player, is that since Armenia did come out free, Ethiopia should have 2 Coptic blessings at this point.
They should have 3, actually.
What would a third? Oh yeah, he hasn't. Wait, what's the third from? Oh, you're okay. Hello. Yeah. So. Okay, so Makuria did go Coptic. Is a Coptic nation now. They start off as Shia. Armenia, on the other hand, Yerevan is Shia. So they just have the 2. They have no idea if the AI picked this or not. They got missionary strength and discipline.
Oh, it's because Armenia got released from something, I think.
Armenia is Shia. Yeah, he got released by rebels in QQ. And
yeah, and it was probably after they had been converted that that would make them
right,
Shia.
On the Armenian land, Shia. So yeah, okay, well, we had a hope. Palatinate is at war with Bavaria, Ulm, Württemberg, and Brandenburg. Looks like Saxony is also in that war. Roper Holland is at war with England and Austria.